Hello everybody, Renzo here. Welcome to this demo. Okay, let's paint a new portrait. Okay, I'm gonna start pretty simple today. I'm gonna start just with titanium white, burnt sienna, and phthalo blue. Okay, it's gonna be, let's say, for the first layer. Then I'm gonna add cadmium red, cadmium orange, all the regular colors that I used to use. I'm gonna start with bristle brushes. Okay, I got here. You can get this one are really cheap. Okay, and let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mix raw umber and phthalo blue just to get a darker brown. I'm gonna use this for drawing. I'm gonna start with the overall shape. Let's see, that's gonna be the size of the whole head. Okay. Let's see the distance to the neck. The eyes, usually I always measure from the eyebrows to the nose and from the nose to the chin. Okay, I'm checking if the size of the face is okay. Maybe I should paint it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. See a little bit of the neck here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, let's check out the center line of the face. How tilted is this? Okay, I'm doing this on the photograph. I think it's a little bit tilted, you know, a little bit like that. Okay, place the eyes. If we decide to use measurements, we're going to split this in 3 portions and we see the eyes on top of this line. Okay, one here and one here. For the mouth, we split this in 2, and usually we see the mouth here, but in this case that's not gonna happen. You know, she has really thick lips, and I don't see like the bottom of the mouth is, you know, it's kind of halfway from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin. It's kind of the middle of the mouth, and the bottom lip is gonna be around here. You know, this proves that all those measurements that we know doesn't work all the time. Okay, hello Fabio, hello Mary, hello Christine, hello Richard, hello Christos, hello Mark, hello Berry Kid. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start adding paint. Okay, let's see. I'm just comparing right now and thinking, okay, I'm squinting down my eyes and thinking about the values. Okay, I'm gonna start with a darker color, the hair. Use the same mixture, okay? I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna mix three values here. Okay. One is gonna be for the lights. A touch of blue. Okay, this one is gonna be for the lights. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna use another brush. I'm gonna mix a second value. Second color, second value. Just burnt in and white and blue. The good thing about using a palette like simple is this one is, you know, solve like a lot of questions like what colors are you mixing? It's just this, you know, these two and white. Okay, now another brush. I'm gonna use their value and color. Okay, I need more burnt sienna. Okay, I want to get a darker value here. Ooh, ooh. Just 1 second. Okay. You know what? While I was painting here, there was a tremor, like a kind of little earthquake, smaller one. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes and seeing, you know. Okay, I'm trying to see midtones right now. Okay, I think I need to use this darker one. Okay, now I need one more color for lights, kind of highlights. Hello Gina, hello painting and coloring, hello Gisela, hello Gis, hello Kevin. Oh, I got some questions here. Hello Hugo, hello Brian, hello Daljisa, hello Sergio. So where you at? I'm in Peru. What paper you using? This is canvas. Okay. This is just canvas. Okay, I'm gonna mix a lighter one. White, a touch of raw umber, a little white. Let's see. I see light on the nose. Highlight, the nose, forehead. Okay, squinting. The light is coming from top, from the left. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. I'm squinting down my eyes and just trying to copy values, okay? Okay, I need another brush, and I need a darker value. This one is gonna be okay. Oh, Sue is saying thank you for doing this. You're welcome. Oh, hello Nick. Hello Sylvia. Kevin saying steering the learning process of painting. Oh, that was pretty nice, Kevin. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's see. I got 4 brushes here. One is for highlights. This one is kind of mid-tone. You see how good it is to have a canvas like this, like I mean the color. You know, I'm squinting. I don't even need to paint all those blank areas. But those, you know, if you see an area that has no paint, basically you see in this. This color is pretty good. It's a base. I add this color with acrylic. It's acrylic. Okay, it's pretty. With a lot of water. I just applied this layer like maybe an hour ago. It dries obviously really fast. And it's not like I mixed, I pre-mixed this color. I got just pick up a little bit of orange and blue. That's why sometimes I got the canvas kind of, let's say, kind of more orangey, sometimes more brownish. Yeah. It's because sometimes I add more blue, sometimes more orange. Okay, let's see. trying to, you know, I see kind of the mouth is kind of twisted a little bit. Kind of, it's a little bit to the right. It's not perfectly centered on the face. I'm gonna use a little bit of linseed oil to paint the background. Just a little bit of blue and white. I'm gonna add yellow in a minute. No, right now it's just I want to paint all the canvas. I'm thinking about putting more paint here, and that's gonna be for the mid-tone. Okay, this is here, this one here, for this one. Okay, I have tried this palette few times, but with ultramarine, burnt sienna, ultramarine, and white. I couldn't find my ultramarine, that's why I'm using phthalo blue. It's I got the same result. It's not that important, and remember that's just for the first layer. Okay, and obviously you see that we can get the skin color of this. We could get a nice skin color. And obviously on top of this we add more maybe pinky, green, or any color that you need to put on top, depending on the skin color, depending on the reflected lights. For me, I love this pre-limited palette, because when you work with a limited palette there's not too much to think about. We don't have options. When we reduce options, it's like, you know, what we're gonna do? It's about just what you have here, nothing more. And don't try to think, no, it's not possible. You know, I need this. Just try to get the most of this, at least for the first hour, and then you add all the colors you want. That's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to put yellow, orange, red. No, now, okay? I want to get the volume first. And to get the volume, I don't need a lot of colors to that. I need basically just one color, and create values that goes from lighter to darker. Yeah, just that. Okay, squinting down my eyes and I see light here, light here. I got too much light in this area. I need to darken up the values here. Let's read the comments. Okay. Hello, Jonas. Hello, Dana. Thank you. Painting, coloring. Monique is in. Have you ever painted your beautiful wife or daughter? Not yet. Yeah. Diane is saying, do you charge the same amount for an 8x10 portrait painted in oils, acrylics, pastels? Yeah, I think it's gonna be the same. Yeah, it could be the same price. Brian Dodd is asking me, are you using oil paint? Yeah, using oil paints. Where you get the pictures you paint? Pinterest. Yeah. Tina is saying, hope you're feeling better. Happy to watch your next painting. Yeah, I got the flu. It was a week ago. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to look for more pictures here and there and kind of free, websites like Pixabay or what's the other one? Pixels. It's pretty difficult to find a nice picture, and I always end up, finding all the pictures on Pinterest. Like I said before, I'm practicing a little bit with AI, to get the like nice pictures in the way I want them, and you know, let's see. I've been practicing a little bit. I don't get yet what I want, but it's gonna take a little bit of practice, like everything. Okay, let's work on some edges. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, first this eye. Let me check out the alignment with the photograph. Let me know if somebody has tried to paint a portrait with these colors, with this, burnt sienna, phthalo blue or ultramarine blue, and titanium white. I would love to know the results. I would love to know what do you think about this. Need a brush for blending. Doris Art is asking me, do you gesso your canvas? Yeah, I applied 3 layers of gesso. Hello, Mervat. Wendy Natalia said, could you do a demo with AI? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how I use an AI website. I don't know. You know, what I'm trying to do is basically get pictures. You know, the way I see this AI is it's like taking a photograph, but it's kind of you describe the photograph you want, and the AI program creates the photograph. You know, or something like that, like saying, "Hey, I want a photograph with the light coming from the left side," something like that, and I want it like this, like that, and you got a photograph without having a camera, which I think is pretty good. It's pretty nice. And you can create everything: a landscape, still life. I think that's you know something pretty nice. I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I base my opinion just on the things that I have seen, the creations for other people. Okay. Right now, I'm thinking about just edges for a second. For example, softening here, softening here. Oops. Here too. Okay. For example, here I see a sharp edge. Okay, I'm stepping back, squinting. I need to darken up here more. Okay, darker here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna keep a sharp edge here and soft just here. Okay, hello Arabi, hello Borgia, hello Francesco, hello Bob. Hello Leanne. Okay, I think it's a good moment, good time for to add more colors. Yeah. What do you think? Do you want me to finish up this painting just with this colors? No, that's not gonna be. I mean, I cannot get this is good for this. A base, getting closer to the skin color, but when you don't have, for example, yellow, red, uh, it's kind of impossible to get more colors. The only way to get some warmer colors with this palette, that would be just pure burnt sienna, which is pretty orangey. It's a pretty nice color. I can put it here. Let's see how much saturation I can get with this color. You see that? It looks pretty nice, but you see, it's kind of orangey. I can get, for example, this shadow here. If I put this pure, obviously the intention is to get a warmer shadow here, warmer cast shadow. It's not enough. Just 1 second, please. I forgot to clean one brush here. Let's clean this brush. It's a bigger one. Okay. Okay, let's put some yellow. I got chrome yellow here. Okay, and red. Alizarin crimson. Okay, let's see. Oh, we need black. Okay, the darker value here, pretty dark. alizarin crimson. Okay, black, more alizarin crimson, just a little bit. Okay, let's add a little bit of red on the face. Now on the nose, I'm mixing this cadmium red with each value. I'm changing the color, not the value. Okay, that's better. Now the mouth, upper lip. Okay, the reddish colors on the skin that I keep mentioning on every video, you know, are the nose, the cheeks, okay, the chin, and the eyelids. Okay, for the lights, I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to make the lights a little bit more orangey. Okay, get more light here than here. Do you do the softness areas always in the same spot? And uh, yeah, no, it's not about that are on the same spots. Uh, okay, it's kind of okay. First is what you see. Okay, I want you will, for example, pay attention to what you see here on this eye, just here on the photograph. That's the link to the photograph. What we see here is basically softness. We don't see an edge here. It's like everything here is dark. Okay. If you don't see definition there, it means there is a soft edge. It's a soft transition. Okay. Now, when you see a bit of definition, what you can do is exaggerate that a bit. Like, for example, here. What if you I see a sharp edge in there. I can make it sharper. Okay. It's just the intention is to make the eye pop, but using the things that you see. Now, next to that edge, I see a soft edge again here. Now, what can you do? Make it even softer if you want to. Okay. And then here again, a sharp edge. Okay, now there are some areas that where you're gonna see always softness. That's because the anatomy of the face, for example, the corner of the mouth, that's gonna be always kind of soft, blurry, and a little bit sharp on top of the mouth. Okay? That happens on every face because anatomy, because the mouth is not flat, is on a rounded surface. And we copy that all the time. That's pretty good to learn, because it's kind of repetition on the same spot. Okay. Okay. continue. Okay, thinking about again about the question about softer areas. Thinking about that, you're gonna see that on so many paintings from so many painters. Something like this, for example, make this all this soft. Okay. Now this is something that you all can repeat on the same spot. Now be aware that you're gonna make a sacrifice here. I know that everybody wants to paint the terrace, and when I say, hey, don't paint this, make it blurry, it's like you don't want to do that. Okay, and you gotta kind of push yourself to do this and see the results as a practice, just once, at least once, and then you see what happens. Okay, here for example, this is a sharp edge. What's the intention of this? Make the mouth pop. Now here, this is on the things that we see, okay, and we see these things. I see that, but I'm using what I see and exaggerating this. Okay, the intention of making this blurry and blurry is making this pop. The same is on the nose, for example. Here there is softness. Okay, here's softness too. Okay. And then you choose. That's why it's pretty good, it's pretty important to squint. When you squint, you see, I mean, what you see when you squint is looking at this photograph, the eyes, nostrils, and mouth. Okay, just try to copy what you see when you squint on your eyes. Okay, about values. When you open your eyes, you're gonna see the difference between some sharp and soft areas. Now, obviously, helps a lot have the knowledge about that. What's the knowledge? That you know that usually is softer in one area and sharper in a different area. Now, for example, that you know about the mouth. Okay, and if you know that, and you go and check out different paintings, you're gonna see the same. It's kind of, hey, pretty sure a lot of people know that. I'm pretty sure for a beginner it's like, wow, yeah, that's right. I see that big, or maybe no, who knows? But if you experience the same that I have experienced when I was a beginner, it's kind of the same. You experience the same. It's kind of we follow the same steps to get better on painting. The thing is that for some reason we kind of ignore some information. I'm speaking about myself, when a teacher told me, hey, paint this, don't paint this, don't pay attention to details, don't pay attention to this and that. For me, I was like I was deaf. Like I didn't hear anything. I just wanted to copy always details. I wanted to match the color. For me, it was a success. A success just match the color. Okay, and have a lot of details. I didn't care about anything more. And then with time, I kind of learned to like ignore this idea of copying the color. It was like, you know, I don't care anymore about copying the color. I care, but not like before. Like it was my goal, mixing and mixing and mixing and spending a lot of time mixing and mixing. And like it was the only way to get a good painting, and it wasn't. Yeah? Okay. And oh, sorry. Sometimes got lost. I gotta just pay attention to what I painting, and I gotta just think at the same time. And I got lost on my thoughts about what to say. It's like the synchronization between my brain and my words and my hand kind of got lost. Just 1 second. It's the same like when I mentioned so many times about lights and shadows. Okay, we all have lights on the face on the same spot. Okay, here for example, here is because of the cheekbone on this area. There's gonna be light always there, and since the light is not hits an object always with the same strength, it means that the light that you apply here is going to be different from the light that's here. Which one is going to be brighter? Which is going to be lighter? You gotta choose between that. For that, you basically squint down your eyes. Now that we have technology, you can just take a photograph and make it darker on the cell phone. I think that helps a lot. How do you clean the brushes to change the color? Oh, I got a question from Daniel Angelino. I don't clean the brushes when I'm painting. I have a lot of brushes here, and I move from brush to brush as I continue painting. At the end of the session, I ended up with like 20 brushes. Yeah. Okay, it's not the same when I paint in here at home. I remember once I painted a full portrait. No, a full scene. I don't remember what it was, but I painted that with just one brush. I would keep cleaning the brush with, Turpenoid. But that was different. This is different. For me, it was clean the brush. It was taking time off. Clean that simple brush. I was just cleaning the brush and not paying attention to the painting at least for a few minutes, and then I continue again. Here is different. I need to paint faster. I usually spend 2 hours here, sometimes 3 hours, depending. I don't have the time to clean the brushes, and I have a lot of brushes. It's not gonna be wise just to clean brushes when I have too many. Let's see if I got more questions. Hello, Roxolana. Hello, Duke. Hello, Victoria. Thank you. Hi, Cisarte. Hello, Ben. Monique is saying you're going to incorporate her necor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Nieves is asking me, ¿estás trabajando en óleo o acrílico? If I'm painting with oils or acrylic. Oils. Let's see if I got some questions here. No. Oh, okay. What's your opinion on abstract paintings? Oh, I love abstract abstract paintings. Yeah, I love because of color. I tried once when I was maybe in my 20s, I think. No, no, 25. Once I got somebody that asked me to teach, to teach some lessons, some painting lessons. I was in the school of art yet, and I said, "Yeah, I can teach." I thought, that's easy, you know. And this person was like, "Hey, I wanna learn to paint some still lifes, and I wanna learn to paint some abstract paintings." And I was like, "Oh, too easy, you know." Yeah. For the still lifes, it was kind of easy, you know. Paint like this, like that, make some corrections. Even that I didn't know how to explain a few things. I realized then that I was kind of difficult to kind of express with words what you do with your brushes, you know, because the common question is how you do it, how do you do that, and you realize that sometimes you don't know how you do that, how you do any some detail or something, you know. Maybe a lot of times, or a few times, I don't remember. I got some nice balance between some soft and sharp edges. I got that, once, twice, but not all the time. And somebody, if I got a question at that time, I say, "Oh no, I was trying to get this and that, but okay." And sometimes it's just difficult to repeat something. That's what we call happy mistakes. Things that we see on the painting and say, "Wow, that's pretty nice." That you didn't even know how you do that. How did you do that? And that's the question. How do you do that? I mean, when you are able to answer that question, that's when you're gonna be able to repeat that effect again and again, again and again. Okay, but let me tell you, that's kind of difficult even for a professional painter. Pretty sure professional painters know what to do to kind of get the same results again and again. But this is not science. It's not always it's not perfect. Now the point, going back to the story about, I went to the house this woman's house. I started to teach painting, and that was pretty nice. And then we got to the point, yeah, let's paint some abstract. And I said, okay, that's gonna be easier. And she was, can you do a demo for me? And I said, okay. And I thought, like, I'm gonna just throw some paint on the canvas. And that's it. And I did it. And it was horrible. And I was thinking, wow, what happens? And what happens that when you paint just with color, no form, you kind of gotta follow the same principles that when you paint something that is realistically, you know. Why? Because uh, color is, it has kind of mass, size, weight, value, all of that. And what I did at that time, I remember I pick up each color from here, yellow, orange, red, and putting all on the canvas. It was horrible. It was like, she was like, "Yeah, that's easy," but she didn't like the painting. I didn't like it either. It was like, it was a mess, you know. And I didn't know why. I thought it was pretty simple, and then I started to study more and more, and I got another opportunity, another time to teach kind of the same, like, hey, I want to learn a little bit of this, of that color. And even that I don't paint abstract paintings, I said, yeah, let's do it. But it was different. Like it was like 10 years after that experience. I got more knowledge. And what I did, I was thinking before painting, I'm gonna create balance between some mute colors and I'm gonna add some accents of pre-saturated colors in just smaller areas. You know the difference? First I was just throwing the colors on the canvas. Later I was just thinking about balance. I'm gonna, and I was thinking at the same time, I'm gonna make those colors pretty grayish. Okay, like gray. That's gonna be the areas where the eye is gonna rest to continue seeing the whole painting. Yeah, and what about form? Curves or just brush strokes or flat shapes? What about what you see on the canvas? And I was thinking, okay, the best that's gonna be movement. Okay, and I choose to paint with curve brush strokes like on the canvas. And now after that it was about how the amount of paint of each color. And when you put when I put all the colors on the canvas, the more struggle it was the balance between, like a big amount of gray versus pure orange on the other side of the canvas, and how to balance that. And the harmony is like you're gonna put all the colors there, or like I was thinking, yeah, what about a harmony between opposite colors, like green and reds? Greens, pre-mute greens moving from gray towards green, in red, some the same, with some few accents. And that was kind of, I got a nice painting, not like something like wow, but I realized then, and that it's not so simple. When it's about color, it's not so simple. And I realized another thing, that it was a really good exercise to painting some abstract paintings. It's a really good color exercise. Yeah. Okay, that was the only experience I got. Speaking about, for example, another time I got one friend told me, hey, there is a guy. He wants to buy some paintings. He wants to kind of hire some painters as employees, to work like a regular work, regular job on his company. Okay, and then we went there. My friend, he used to paint abstract paintings, and I used to paint portraits and human figure, kind of surrealistic paintings. And this guy, he saw the paintings and he said, okay, you got the job to my friend, and I didn't get the job. And the thing is, he wanted to decorate some apartments. And my friend, he really, I mean, his abstract painting was really nice, really mute. I remember, really mute color, like soft colors, and then some tiny touches, some tiny accents. I was kind of seeing some dreams, some kind of, I don't know how to explain. It's pretty nice, pretty good, nice paint. Well, I got another question here. Victoria Benedict, what do you do for varnish your portraits when you are doing a painting for a customer? Yeah, just try to find a really good varnish. Any varnish on the market, I think is gonna do the work. It's a nice brand. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and another thing I would say, you can apply as much as, a lot of varnish if you want. Nothing's gonna happen. Maybe is that. And our recommendation, I remember, for a restoration studio was that we have to varnish our paintings all the time. We have to. That's the only thing that protects the painting. And you can add a lot of varnish to a painting is removable. I mean, it doesn't stick to the oil paint. It's on top, but it's on a separated layer. More questions? Victoria is asking me, do you like surreal paintings? Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love them. That's why I was painting, like for a long time. I spent some few years showing my paintings on art galleries here in my country. And I went to a few shows, one in Puerto Rico and another one in Miami. Yeah. And I remember on the crisis of 2028, it was 2008, it was 2008, yeah, the crisis, kind of everything stopped abruptly, like nothing. From one day to the other day, it was no selling, nothing. And I started to teach, you know. I need to put some money on the table. I started to teach. Yeah. And from there, I started to teach until today. It's 2008 to 2023. Like, but I have taught, like from time to time. But at that time, I started to teach like, uh, let's say full time. Yeah, that was pretty nice for me. That was really, really good for me. When you decide to teach, you never stop learning. You have to you have to study more and more in order to teach. And that's how I spend my time now. You know, trying to study a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and teaching. Yeah? It's been like that for the last 20 years, maybe more than 20 years. Okay, let's see. Do you wait 6 months until it's very dry and then varnish? Uh, I got a question from Doris. After you gesso, do you sand the surface or leave it alone? Yeah, usually leave it alone. This about waiting for 6 months. Yeah, I think we should do that. I'm not gonna say anything about that, you know. Yeah. Yeah, one thing, you know, I would say that it depends of the amount of paint you have you have used. If you have painted with a lot of paint, you know, you're gonna notice that the paint is not dry. The thing is this: the varnish it dries really fast. The oil paint dries slowly. What we want to avoid, you know, is the contraction between one layer drying fast on top of a layer of paint that's drying slower. When that happens, the surface cracked. Okay, and yeah, you gotta be sure what you want, because when the surface is cracked, there's no coming back from that. There's no way to fix it. Okay. No, I mean I have seen like what would be the way to fix it? Like remove all the varnish on top. Yeah, maybe there's a way to fix it. I'm not gonna say that there's not. But I have seen that. I always got the recommendation like there's not gonna way to fix it if you just don't wait a little bit of time. I'm adding a little bit of red here to get a little bit of a transparent shadow. Right now I'm squinting more than ever on the process and trying to see more values. I started painting with just 3 values, but that's not enough, obviously, to represent the face. We need more. This area in the globilla is always a little bit darker than the nose and the forehead. Okay, remember that? Sometimes we paint the same color going from here to here. In the eyebrows, remember this, they have a little bit of light. You see light here, you know, this light is going down here. Okay, in this area the eyebrows get some light. The same here. It's kind of a communication there. Okay, we see the eyebrow that's a little bit darker, but at the same time we see that's lighter and it's darker here. Remember that because that happens on every face. And one thing I know for sure that we tend to paint the eyebrow just like one flat solid color from here to here, and we shouldn't do that. Okay, let's see more questions. Okay, yellow area. I got a question, what I use to protect acrylic paintings. To be honest, I don't use anything, but pretty sure there are a lot of pretty nice, you know, products out there, varnish and all of that. You know what? It's something that's not good about me, that I stay with the things that I use for a long time. I don't look for new products. I should do that. I should be, you know, I should buy more varnishes, or you know, everything that's out there. We need to try. Yeah. But that's why, you know, I'm not that good on recommending things because I haven't tried so many things. About mediums, the only medium that I have tried is Liquin and Linseed oil, and I always use Linseed oil when I pick up a medium. It's always Linseed oil. Even that I like it. I liked a lot is Liquin. It's kind of always, you know, go just with linseed oil. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you all. I'm gonna go out there and buy more things to try them. No, to be honest, I'm not gonna do anything. Eh, I just enjoy painting, and you know, I don't need anything more. I have enough, I think. Your paints, brushes, and that's it. Even with brushes that are not pretty good, I'm gonna be able to paint. Squinting. Hey, don't forget to press the like button, please. What's your opinion on liquid varnish and varnish and spray bottles? Yeah, I think both are just the same, you know. If I gotta say which one I prefer the spray bottles, just because it's easier. Yeah. Thank you, Monique. Victoria is saying, are you using linseed oil today? Yeah, I did use a little bit for the hair. I don't use it for basically nothing more, you know, just the hair and the background. Not for the face. Not for the face. Okay, let's think about edges again. Okay, I'm gonna soften here. This. I'll soften here. A little bit darker. No, pure white. Reflect the light. And I got some lessons, Pinalon lessons on my Patreon account. Okay, you can join, and there is a trial for a week, free trial for a week, and that way you can get into Patreon and see some lessons. Okay, and add some green here. I gotta keep this brush always clean. I got paper towel here, and every minute I'm doing this and clean the brush. See. paint this black. Okay, I want to soften this a bit more, but I don't. Looks like I don't have a way to get it. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, I like it. need to practice some singing. I need to to learn to sing when I get bored of speaking. I've been practicing, a little bit. And looks like it's not gonna happen on my lifetime. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to sing like I wanted. Okay, I'm almost done. Mm, okay, let's see. What about the background? I think the background is okay. Okay, I think that's it for today. Oh, maybe a highlight on the eyes. I don't see a highlight, but it's always nice to add a touch. To add some life to the eyes. Or reflected light here on the iris, a little bit more, a little bit lighter. Oh, maybe too much highlight on the nose. Yeah, I'm gonna soften the highlight on the nose. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's it for today. Oh, Bunny saying hi, bro. Watching you from India. It's 4:05 a.m. Wow, that's too late or too early. Okay, thank you so much. You know, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Gisela. Okay, take care, everybody. It was a nice session. Hope you like it, and hope you can just learn something. And like not every life is changed. You're free to ask me any question, especially at the end. Because I got tired. I don't speak too much. That's gonna be. It's a good time to get some questions. Just for we all to not fall asleep. But that's a good thing, Yeah, that's a good thing. If you fall asleep watching my videos, that's a really good thing, Yeah, for sure. Okay, what else? What else? Yeah, I think just that, yeah. I don't want to squint down my eyes no more. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a touch of pink here, just a tiny touch here. You know, like just tiny accents. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Okay. See you all next week. Oh, on one of these days. I show you what I learned in the La Prima group. Okay, okay. Pretty good, Gisela. Yeah. Dana McBride saying impossible to fall asleep. Outstanding. You know that you know what I mentioned that it's not just because of my video. I was watching the other day painting video, live stream. I'm not gonna mention who, you know. I mean, I was watching at late at night, and I fall asleep on the first 20 minutes. I say, wow, that's pretty good, you know. Like sometimes it's kind of difficult to fall asleep, and I said, wow, and I did it again the next day, pretty late at night. I played the video on YouTube, like a 2 hours live stream. I was watching there, and I don't even know when, but I fall asleep again. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do this every night. And I did it kind of for a couple of days, and then you know I started to look for more videos, different videos. But that was pretty nice. And I thought, oh my god. And then one of the days, I saw my wife. She was like, I'm gonna watch one of your videos to know what you're saying, and to correct your pronunciation and things like that, you know. And she was just, I saw that she played the video. I went to the kitchen. I stayed there like just drinking a cup of coffee for 10 minutes. When I get back, you know, she was sleeping, and the video was playing just went on, and then it was like, oh my god, you know, it's that's a good thing. I mean, that's a really good thing. I mean, pretty late at night, we already tired, and sometimes when we see somebody painting, it's kind of, for me, it's kind of relaxing. Pretty late night, tired, and that kind of, you know, seeing the process, the movement of the hand and all of that, it's relaxing. I mean, for me, yeah. Okay, take care, you all. Don't forget to press the like button before you go. Bye, everybody. I always see things before I go that I gotta fix. Things here. I don't know if this is the neck, the hair, or what. I don't know. I think you know that I have I have lost something about her personality just when I made her eyes dark lighter. Okay, that's it. Bye.